Yo, this your girl DW Says.
Hey, this your girl Liv.
And we are The Says. You know, where we bring you the latest trending news and raw discussion. That's all we doing. But I don't know if I'm bringing you any trending news, because I didn't get to watch that Chris Rock shit, and I think that's the latest trending, and I don't really care about it.
But we did go to the movies.
Oh, yeah. But we can talk about that after, because we did get to see Creed 3 and shit. But, yeah, man, we just got another dope episode for you in the locks.
Yes.
We got a special guest coming up. But before we introduce him, you want to talk about what we did over the weekend, or what, like the last week, what we've been going through, or anything like that? Are you good? Want to give him an update?
Do you want to give them an update? Like, what do you mean? Like, why do you ask questions like that? Like, just say, like, do you want to tell them how you're doing? Or, like, what's up with you? What's been going on? How you been?
I mean,
you're just more, you're like, so do you want to? Because if not,
I think that's solid.
It just kind of makes me feel like you don't really want to talk about what we've been up to, or like how we've been. You just kind of want to skip over it and get straight into the conversation.
Oh, that's crazy, because when I ask that, it's like me saying, hey, what you want to do? I don't care. We can do it or we can skip. Either way, I'm game. So,
do you want to skip it?
I don't care. So we had a fantastic weekend. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to go to Big Bear. That shit got canceled, unfortunately. But we improvised and we did a lot of, college shit over the weekend. Felt like kids. My back still hurt. We went A1, what is it? K1 speed racing. And yeah, man, if you get hit hard enough, it feels like a full-blown car wreck. I'm going to tell you that right now. So beware, but I do recommend it. It's the most fun I've had in a while. Real fun, but how did you have it?
Yeah, I had a really good time. Like you said, it was kind of vicious. I definitely got knocked over a couple of times. Very unexpected. A lot of people left with bruises. I left with like a little bit of neck whiplash. But it was fun nonetheless. They had a little arcade there too.
Yeah.
I really suck at pool. Like, this is just a known fact that
yeah, it was cool though. It was a good vibe. But see, that's why I be wanting to tell you about that, because if you follow the story, you'll just see. And
then we ate at a bunch of places that we've been wanting to try. We went to a few brunch spots. We went to the Griddle, Breakfast Republica. We went out to eat.
It's Breakfast Republic.
Oh, Breakfast Republic. Yeah. Thank you.
No, it's not Republic. Yeah, but you're right. Because go to those places, because I'm going back. I fucked with the Griddle and I fucked with Breakfast Republic. Fuck with it. But anyway, man, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. And got a special guest, like I said. He is one half of the Gems podcast. But before we get into that, he's his own person and brand before we get into the Gems. So we got Mr. Kozy himself. You know what it is?
King Kozy is what I like to call
King Kozy?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you go by the government name or anything? People know that? All right, we
go by Jordan Dante.
Wow.
I like to give him Jordan Dante. I don't like giving people my last name. That's too
I didn't know the last name. I thought it was Kozy, because I was about to say we have Jordan Kozy in the building.
I'd rather go by Jordan Kozy.
Yeah. That's how I know you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got to think too. I mean, I'm a big social media person, so everybody sees your social media handle and they kind of know you as that. Like,
yeah.
And that's your social media handle?
Yeah.
I mean, that don't apply to everybody, because everybody be like, oh, that's Amber D. Ways. It's like, that is not my motherfucking name.
But you'll respond to it if you hear
no, the fuck I don't. I be like, no, I be like, it is Amber DW Says, bro. It's not Ways, but appreciate you. I correct them every time. You know what I'm saying? It's Amber DW Says. It's like, y'all don't even be listening to me right.
I'm crying.
It really is Amber DW Says.
Yeah, and so it'd be like a little slap in the way. Oh, this Amber D Says. Like, oh, shit.
All right, so I'll take a defense. It is kind of like all the way together, so you got to like break it down.
Yeah,
especially
DW.
If somebody don't know you.
Yeah. I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Nah.
Handles are important, man. That's how they say you describe yourself. How did you come up with King Kozy?
Well, to be honest with you, how I started it, me and my friend were like, we want to create passive income. So we were like, let's create slides. So I was like, what's up with the name? Like, I'm big on branding. I'm big on like building a vision, building how you feel about my product rather than me, because you're going to be buying, you're my consumer. So with that is, we started building like the slide or whatever. And I was like, I went to Aritzia. I don't know if you ever heard of it. With my girl.
The clothing store.
Yep, the clothing store. And kind of like my outfit, I was like, man, I've never seen a guy have like an all blue outfit or an all green outfit. I was like, I need to make something like that, because like this is how I dress. So that's where Kozy came from. So I'm big on quality. I'm big on simplicity. This is how I dress, but also a lot of people also dress the same way.
People
So
love to be comfortable. That is one thing I can say. And they want their people pay a lot of money for some good sweatpants.
what? $500 for off-white sweatpants, $300 hair line present, and when you really get into the industry, you kind of start understanding the branding aspect, you know, because a lot of people make the same damn quality I make, but then they just have so much brand trust and so much brand recognition. They got Drake wearing it, Drake and ASAP and all them people wearing it, and then they can just push the price up.
I call it the Beats by Dre method. You know what I'm saying? They just get a whole bunch of celebrities to, you know, just send their shit for free, and then they charge the regular people. It's like, that's crazy.
That's so
though.
fucked up, but
It's kind of crazy. It's like you'll send a gang of free shit to the person that can pay for it, then charge us. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of crazy.
Man,
that's the influencing game, though. You know?
I was going to say that's just kind of how it works. People don't want to buy. People don't want to buy it or invest in it until they see somebody they know, or like you said, trust with credibility, wearing it and promoting it. Did you guys just see the commercial about how Payless rented out like a shoe spot and named it like a high price name for it,
like Payley or something like that.
Really?
And
It was a while
they
ago.
tricked a lot of influencers into going into the store and making them think that all the shoes they took from Payless were like very high price luxury, put a high price on it, like 500 and plus, and the influencers were in there loving it. Like, yes, they're just so sleek, they're elegant, it's a great quality,
And they were Payless
shoes.
that.
And it just goes
Do you?
to show.
That.
It just goes to show that you put a high price on something, a high tag, you make it seem like it's a luxury, you have the gift of gab, people are going to believe it.
That and small details, like even like small
Yeah, I like
tags
shit like
and,
that.
Yes.
You know, simple stuff, like people will pay for that. But
Especially if it's your own tag in the shirt instead of it saying Gildan and shit
That's
in the
the thing,
back.
too.
Like, those details.
People charge $50, $60 for a Gildan t-shirt that just put like, you know, a DTG.
The
print on it.
disrespect.
And it's like, are you serious? Like, I'm charging 112 and people look at me crazy. So that's kind of like, I've had to take a different approach. I'm a big online marketing person. I've been doing marketing forever, ever. Probably 13 years now. Oops, sorry. Probably like 13 years now. But how I got into it was I understood that people just need to see that higher ticket. They just need to see that brand trust. Because if they want to buy a $40 t-shirt, they don't think it's quality. So it's like you kind of have to put the price high. And then like make people be like, I don't know if I want to buy it. So right now we're going on actually a world tour. So I'm doing like 25 pop-ups this year just so I can get people to really feel it. I want people to see the quality, feel the quality. I mean, I have a lot of big people wearing it. But again, I can send my shit to Drake and it seems like you would get mad sales, but you really don't. You get more awareness. And it's like people just see your brand.
Just
but
more
they gotta,
eyes,
just
some more visitors.
But it's like they don't really buy like that. And then like you really have to understand your audience. So my audience is girls. I understand girls are the number one consumers online. So I've got like bodysuits, you know, I have crop tees for girls. Like I have a separate girls line literally for that purpose. And then now I can get to the guys and like pop-ups because they like to buy stuff in person. They like to go to Neiman Marcus and spend $500. They like to go to Louis V and spend $1,300. So you kind of got to like play your audiences to see.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. $500 for a shirt and shit like that. I'm not your demographic.
No. No.
But I'm saying if like people don't, we can talk about it. How do you feel about like the LA nightlife and like the cost of living and stuff like that? Like, do you feel like it's fair that they can charge $25 for like drinks and shots and shit like that? Is that reasonable? Or is that just nonsense, but you just got to play the game?
Okay, that was what I was going to say. It's nonsense. I'm from Ohio. So, you know, in Ohio, our drinks are $7.
Yeah, $8, top shelf.
Yeah,
top shelf.
Henny, $10 max. And you're like pissed that you paid $10. You come out here and you spend $25. It's like, I'm pissed, and it's like,
but you kind of expect it though. Like, I feel like when you move to LA, especially this part of LA, like I'm from back east, I'm from Pennsylvania. The prices are exactly what you guys are saying, right? Like, you come to LA though, I already knew when I made the decision to move here that everything was going to be 3 times more than what it was back home.
I didn't know.
That's $25 for a drink though.
It's crazy, right? A shot.
And it depends, but it depends on where you go too, right? Like if you go to like an upscale bar, if like you're out at like a well-known club, be prepared to pay these prices.
I agree.
You know that.
I
you know what I'm saying? Now, if you go to like one of these mom and pop bars or just like a bar strip, the prices should be a little bit different. Like, I'm not about to go to Jameson and pay $25 for a no shot. That's just out of pocket. But I may go over here to the Dream, you know, and I may do it.
The highlight room.
Or the highlight room. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I may do it.
Listen, I went to the highlight room for a little lunch break or something like that, just to test it out, because, you know, I was a sucker, fell for that 21 Savage shit. She won't go to highlight, whatever. I just did it because it was just open. 3 items, $70. You know what I'm saying? Easy. And that wasn't even a tip. I'm like, yo, it was some fries, a drink, and I forgot what else I had. Oh, calamari.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's at least 100. I mean, you spend 100 walking outside.
Yeah,
period.
So, especially with the gas, you know.
Ooh,
but
gas isn't that bad though.
No, the prices have definitely gotten better.
Gas isn't that bad.
Gas was 3 something. It's still 4 something. What are you talking about? Like 4 something is still crazy to me.
I looked at my story. It was 8 last year.
Yeah, it was pretty insane last year. It was like 7 something for
I ain't never paid 8
for me, babe.
I ain't never paid 8.
When I first got my car, it sure was. Remember, I was complaining and talking hella shit, and even now I still feel like 4 something, like $4.89 is a lot.
That's a lot.
It is, but
that's what I'm saying. $4.79 is a lot.
From what it was, just I'll take it.
I will.
Do you ever think about going back home?
Yeah. Just for the price of living.
I spoke on it in Jim's the podcast. I will spend all the money in the world to still be here. I can't leave it.
LA.
The weather.
So you want to raise kids? Like
all right. So I'll say I'll go to the suburbs because it's like I live in Woodland Hills now and it's beautiful.
But you would stay in Cali, like regardless. Is there anywhere else you ever wanted to live in the States? Like you never wanted to explore New York or anywhere back east, like Florida and nothing. It was just Cali was where you knew you were meant to be.
I mean, I'm from Ohio, so you gotta think we all see Hollywood, we see everything on TV. Like this is the dream world. I got there, so I'm like, you know, this is the place I do want to be. The weather is great. I can't see myself going
the weather
to
been shitty.
I mean, yes, it has been shitty, but I can't see myself being in Florida because it's too humid. Texas is too hot, and then like if I'm leaving for money, I need to just make more money. You know
that makes sense.
Like it's just.
But
it's the environment.
This is the housing situation for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't see myself paying millions of dollars for a crib and my neighbors are right here next to me.
What is money? You already knew I was coming with that one.
What you mean, what is money?
What is money? It's an idea. It's an idea.
I'm talking about just the space. Millions of dollars. And my neighbors are right here when I can go to the south and spend half of that and get acres of land. You know, I want more for my buck.
What about your lifestyle, though?
What about it?
It's going to change? It's going to change. So you're gonna change your
I'm gonna be a baller out there. What are you talking about? I'm a peasant.
No, but
I'm a peasant in LA. I'm a baller out in anywhere I step out. What are you talking about? Fucking the whole table be a bill for $100. I cover the whole fucking tab. What we doing?
You know what it is in Cali though? You really pay for the luxury. Like I can honestly say that like California. I feel like I pay for the scenery. It's one of the most beautiful places I have ever lived. I can honestly say that. Yes, it is very overpopulated. The homeless rate is insane. The disrespect to the Hollywood streets. Insane.
I think that's because we just live in Hollywood.
But
yeah,
I see it too. When I left, I was like, I'm glad I left.
I would like to have a home here in California, maybe like a condo, but a house somewhere else, right? I love Cali and I see why people fall in love with it and want to stay and never leave. I get that. But I just have to agree, like, I need some land. Like, where am I going to get land? Like, I want to be able to go out on my back porch and be naked and drink my coffee if I want to. And I can't do that.
You can't really can't do that in LA. You really can't, though.
In the valley?
Yeah, in the valley. You got to drive out, but you got to drive fucking an hour in traffic.
Move out to, like, Calabasas and shit.
That's far.
That's far. That's where I live.
That's far.
I mean, it probably took me about 35 minutes to get here.
With no traffic.
No traffic.
Yeah, that's no traffic.
With traffic, 45 max.
No. 40 with traffic it'd be an extra 30.
I used to work in Calabasas and it used to take me an hour from the valley.
So I'm like right at Topanga Canyon, if you know where that's at.
Yeah, we used to go to the mall out there.
I used to work right out.
We used to live in Sherman Oaks,
and we used to drive
so
from.
Nice.
Yeah, we used to live in Sherman Oaks.
Is beautiful.
So nice out there.
But yeah, man, it's just a little culture shock. That's all I'm saying.
I kind of want to go back to your question about the LA nightlife though, and being expensive. Or a guy. It's hella expensive.
And you got to bring buku bitches with you.
You got to bring 5 shorties. And you got to pay half a bottle, which is $600 plus tip. You know, in this bottle,
$600. I thought it was thousands.
Nah, I mean, if you got a promoter homie, you can add on to the table for like $600-700 plus gratuity plus tip. So that's a brand. That's a band. And if you get your own table, shit, 2 bands, 2,500. No girls, 5 bands.
Yeah.
And why do you think it's like that?
Because you gotta understand. I hate to say it like this. All right, so I used to be a promoter for like 3 days, and I understood. I hated it because think about somebody hitting your phone. I'm outside. You're just like trying to enjoy, you trying to work and whatever. But I learned of how it works, and I hate to be like this, but basically they're selling girls. So say I bring 20 girls, you know what I'm saying? I get paid like $7 every head. So say I bring in 20 girls, I get that 140, and then I bring him in and he buys the table. He's basically buying the girls.
Check this out. Listen, I was driving on Sunset, and it's a club called Penthouse. There's a Penthouse right there on Sunset. Yep. I'm literally walking. It's one guy. 15 bitches with him. One guy. Easy. 15 bitches. Well, I was like, yo, that's that LA shit. Walking to Penthouse. I'm like, that's just how you do.
It's free for them. They get drink for free. Yeah, drink for free. You get the ultimate lifestyle. Like, I'm not saying be a gold digger. I'm not saying
the girls.
But the girls.
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
Shit, if I'm new in LA and I don't know anybody and I got a promoter hit me up, hey, come to Penthouse. It's the #1 club in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Of course I'm going to come. For free? For me, though, I mean, if I wanted to go, it's no less than 100. And I'm like,
and you got to stand in the line.
Stand in the line, pay 100.
I feel like I'm too old for that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to do that.
If you're not getting a sectional, you don't want to go.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
I mean, a sectional. Wow, a section.
Yeah, I'm cool in the club. It's not for me.
But when's the last time you been out?
Been out or been to the club?
Like, when's the last time you've been to a club? Because, like, I feel like bars, lounges are very different from clubs.
Day parties, you know.
I think I went to the club maybe like 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah, that's recent.
And it was, actually, my bad. I went probably like a month and a half ago. And it was the same shit that it was when I went in 2019. No different. Like, young shorties and like.
We haven't been to a club in. For Shy's birthday. No?
That wasn't kind of like a club. We went to Barless or whatever. Yep. Barless, and it was on a Tuesday or something.
No, not there.
Yes, it is.
She works at a couple years ago. Remember when her man got
that section? Yeah. You're telling too much. But anyway.
You don't want people to know?
We don't need to know where she works at because she still works there. Yeah, I'm being safe. But anyway, moving forward, I really wanted to talk about relationship shit, but we could still talk about you. I want to talk a little bit more about your brand. So, did you start Stay Kozy in back in Ohio?
I started in 2021.
Oh, so after COVID, like during the pandemic?
Mm-hmm.
That's what. Okay, cool.
I mean, I started 4 or 5 businesses and they failed, and I've learned a lot from them. So all entrepreneurs be able to fail and be okay with failing.
Yeah, man.
Be okay with failing. You learn so much from failing. Like, people are so conditioned to not like failure or like get discouraged that if you don't really have that mindset, then
I just keep going.
You gotta keep going.
Yeah, we've been doing this podcast for a while. I just we've been consistent with it, but I ain't stopped that hoe. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So this is like with the camera is the most. We've always had audio for years on top of years, but this is the most consistent we have been with the camera. Shout out to Zach.
YouTube Shorts, please.
YouTube Shorts.
I'm a marketing person. Please listen to me when it comes to that. YouTube Shorts. Like, if y'all really want to get the community, YouTube Shorts and TikTok. But TikTok, the loyalty is not there.
Okay, so listen, this is me. All right. Even before we got the camera, I like to take in content and create content the way I take it in, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, I was never big on watching podcasts. You know what I'm saying? I listen to them. I'm an audio person. Gotcha. So, like, even till this day, I'm never going on YouTube and watching your podcast. I'll listen to it on the podcast app. So, with that being said, I don't even know what the fuck I was about to say.
YouTube Shorts.
I think he was talking about YouTube Shorts.
I don't even know.
All right. Well, we'll circle back to it.
No, I know. Back. What were we just saying?
We were talking about YouTube Shorts and
how you being in marketing. Okay, keep going.
He was being in marketing. Mm-hmm. You've been doing the podcast for a while. This is the first time we've been consistent.
So I take in content how I do it. So I never go on YouTube and look at the shorts. I watch the full videos.
Gotcha.
So, like, who is the shorts for? What demographic is that for?
I mean, right now, the short, just being honest, when we posted one of your clips, went viral on there.
What clip? With Shy?
No, with what was her name that you got? It was on your show.
Oh, April.
Yep.
Wait, you guys posted one of the clips?
He took a clip from us.
Took a clip from y'all and posted it and went viral on YouTube.
I don't like that.
And the thing is,
I don't like that. Tell Mac I don't like. Y'all getting paid? Give me some money.
we won't get paid. Girl, we got 90 subscribers. We knew it. This.
Yeah, we trying to build it. Shout them out.
But no, the reason I even mentioned it is because you just have to keep posting consistently. You know how like TikTok was when you could just randomly
look at this
catch.
shit.
Same thing with YouTube. You know, so you guys.
But babe,
should
I've been
definitely-
telling you need to make the videos shorter.
Yeah,
15 seconds, quick.
yeah, that's on YouTube though. But my thing is too, if it's good, I'll check it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about the time. Like, I listen to. Are you a fan of La Russell?
Yes.
All right, so I like when he goes in and he answers these questions. People ask him questions and he there. And somebody had asked him, when is a good time to post your content? He was like, shit, fuck the algorithm. Whenever you got something good to post, you post that shit. Like, why are you waiting to post it? If you excited about posting something and it's good and you want to share it, share that shit. Why, like, and I'm not big on oversharing too, like constantly beating the algorithm down too. It's like, I'm only gonna share if it's like, I'm not just finna just be posting just to post. Some days I'm like that, but then I'm not doing that every day.
Right.
But you gotta do that, is what you're saying?
You got to do it.
Or you get out of the loop.
Yeah, basically, it's almost like you fall back to the bottom of the funnel. Like the longer you don't post, the worse your algorithm gets, and then that's when you go back and it's all wacky and funky and weird. For instance, when I had my bigger page, I had a page that had a couple hundred, not 100, couple thousand, I don't know, like 60,000. And at first, my fucking algorithm was lit. Like I was popping. I took like 3 months off, came back. That shit was like 100 likes.
Really?
It was bad. The algorithm was so bad on it.
That is too. Like, don't post pictures.
It was insane, and it was during that era when people were breaking away from pictures. They were going more to videos. I didn't really do reels. It wasn't really my thing at the time.
Right.
Eventually, I gave the page up. I just deleted it.
You gave it up?
I deleted
Could have
it.
sold it.
Yeah, what happened to your page?
Could have sold it. Oh, my shit got
Yeah,
hacked.
Oh
I
wow!
got hacked.
So how did you get hacked? Did you need that extra 500?
Everybody says that now. I was literally sitting on my couch, and I ain't gonna lie, I was low key going through it, and I was just on Instagram, and my phone just started getting hacked, like my whole phone, and like that shit went blank for a second, went back to the Apple screen, and then I got the like unusual alert device, so I changed all my information, changed the email, changed the password, everything, put my phone down for 10 minutes, went back, gone. Account was gone.
I get an email every morning like your Amazon account's locked. Your Amazon account's locked. Then somebody try to get into my Chick-fil-A account.
I'm telling you, man.
And my it's Raising Cane's. Like, you try to get in, here's the code.
Credit cards. They just want the numbers.
Yeah, I don't even have that. It's just Apple Pay, and Apple Pay don't even show you the real shit on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yo bad. Because I just pay with the Apple Pay, and the Apple Pay just take from my card. You know,
like that's the new thing, man. Sad to say that everybody want to scam.
People be really trying to scam. When you like
used to be a scammer.
Never.
All right, just asking.
Come on, I got morals. I got karma.
Yeah, it's like, stop stealing from. And then this is the thing with scammers: they don't think they harming you because you gonna get it cleared once they figure it out. Like, once the banks and stuff figure it out, it wasn't you. Oh, you gonna get your money back. That's how they really think. And it's like, no, bitch, you inconveniencing me. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody shut my shit down.
And sometimes the banks don't give it back until months later, till you can actually prove that this wasn't you. Like, identity theft, fraud is real.
Somebody had stolen my Social Security and had went and got a whole bunch of medical shit back in Compton. Really? And I went and I was getting mail like billed for stuff, and I'm like, oh, this gotta be fake. I never been here, like, just not even paying attention to it until one day like shit showed up on collections or something like that on my credit. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, this ain't even me, bitch. I'm a veteran. I go to the VA, bitch. I ain't never had to go to Compton.
Right.
So like it was easy for them. Like, it was an easy clear up. Like it was resolved. But yeah, to the people that have to do the hard way, shit, I feel for you, but it was kind of easy fix for me, but it was still an inconvenience. You know what I'm saying?
For me, shit, I was on the phone for like 4 hours and they still ain't fixed my account, and I still don't have my account back. I lost like $3,000 because somebody scammed my shit.
Damn.
Your bank account?
My Navy Fed.
I ain't gonna lie,
That's
Navy
wild.
Fed and all that. Not even trying to be funny. It sound like your ass clicked the link and needed the 500. I'm not gonna lie. It sounded like you was like, fuck with me. Navy Fed accounts, Chase, all them VOAs, fuck with me.
What would they do? Tap in.
Yeah, tap in, man. I can make some money. If you got a lot of questions, don't ask me shit. It's
I ain't
like,
gonna lie, I'm scared.
I don't fuck around.
I'm not a scaredy cat. I don't fuck with the government though. I don't fuck with the IRS type shit.
I don't fuck around.
I mean, they're pretty lethal.
Yeah,
like they don't play.
They will shut your accounts down quick.
In a heartbeat.
You seen this 65-year-old man? He went and robbed a bank for $1, just so he can go to federal prison. This is recent.
No, why did he want to go to federal prison?
I mean, I'm figuring he's 65. He ain't got no retirement money, and he just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, live a good little life.
Like,
just
taken care of.
just being taken. Like, probably ain't got no family, just want to be taken care of. Don't that make sense to y'all?
To go to jail though?
And he said, if released, I'll do it again. He just went up to me like, excuse me, ma'am, I'm sorry I have to do this, but give me $1. And then he told the people, call the police, and went and sat out in the lobby and waited for the police to come pick him up to go to Fed.
Where you see this at?
This was on the blogs. This is real shit.
I ain't never heard of that. That's crazy.
It just happened like 2 days ago, but they posted it today.
You know what though? It's like there's nowhere that there's like no old folks home that you can go to without paying. So it does make sense. Like if he does need some sort of like shelter, or maybe he's homeless or whatever the case is, and he's tired of being out on the streets. And a lot of people would prefer to be in jail versus out on the streets or by themselves.
I don't get. I do get it, but I don't get being homeless. Like I don't get like how our like cities, like there's so much money circulating. They print the money. Why is there homeless people? Especially out here.
They got to do something about it out here.
Especially out here.
Somebody told me they Texas people pack their homeless up and send them out here.
On a bus.
They do by bus. Yeah. Well, they send them out to DC too.
Yeah, they say they pack them up and send them out here. I tell you right now, we need no more.
Well, I mean, there's also like little laws like that we be voting for on the state level that be like protecting homelessness.
Yeah, they protect them
they
good.
know. The homeless know their rights too.
Listen,
they know.
The homeless got all the fucking trash cans around here removed because they be setting them bitches on fire, and that's why people be leaving they poop around here and shit like that because they be like, shit. Well,
they don't want to walk.
And I think they low key. Now that I think about it, they might be doing that shit to bring the causing this problem to bring the trash bags and shit, the trash cans back. But at the same time, bitch, carry trash bags and pick up your fucking dog poop. That's the moral of the story. If you trying to bring the trash cans back, that is not the way to do it, bitch. Pick it up. But that's why they took it away though, because the homeless be setting fire to everything, man. They be fucking up the city.
I feel like the issue with the homeless is that a lot of people don't realize that there are many different reasons why there are so many homeless people. Right. If that makes sense.
It's no concrete, like why?
Exactly. Like if you could go out and be like, oh, that homeless person's a junkie. Okay, this one has a mental illness, and then be able to separate them and actually do something for the people who have a mental illness. That would be great. But it's really hard to determine between the two because once you're out on the streets for so long, whether you're a junkie or you've gone this long without medication, you kind of all seem the same.
That's true.
Which is kind of sad.
Or this motherfucker want to be out here because they choose to be out here. They don't want no help.
There are some people, like, did you see that documentary? We were just talking about it. This woman came from 4 generations of homelessness. Her great-grandmother was homeless, had her kids. Her mom, and then her kids had kids while she was homeless. Her mom had kids while she was homeless. That lady had her child while she was homeless. And then that's when it stopped because somebody took the baby from her. But all her generations, she was raised homeless. She doesn't know anything else. She was raised on the streets, born in the streets. Her mom
what documentary is
her grandmother was.
Yeah, I want to see.
Girl,
that.
you need to put the documentary. You can't you just can't be saying shit like that and don't have the name.
We were just talking about that in here. But it happens, and that's what happens when you're out on the streets for so long. Do you know how many homeless people there are in America who don't have any social securities? They're literally like ghosts because they were born on the streets.
No, I never even thought about that.
They weren't born in the hospitals. They don't have any identity. They don't have any identification. No social. They've never been to school. Like they're literally ghosts in America.
Nah, that done fucked me up.
Yeah, that's different.
Well, where they had the baby at? No. How they had a baby?
Are you serious, Amber?
Yeah.
Women were
you gotta have medical
before there were any of this. What are you talking about? Women have birth
but you
at
have
home
medical
sometimes.
care and stuff.
Kids have birth in schools. Like what do you mean?
No. I'm curious about that one too. About where they born at and like do they eat?
What do you mean? Do they eat?
Yeah, and so how they sign up for WIC and all that shit and get the EBT?
Not all of them have WIC, Amber.
Nah, they be having the EBT
not all
and the
of them
WIC.
have WIC.
And they set them up. Nah, I'm not believing that one. You almost had me.
And you should believe it, Amber. The only ones who have WIC or EBT are people who are actually
they be on Section 8.
Who were established.
That's true.
We're talking about people who have never been established. You and I could go out and get WIC.
I watched Raising Isaiah. Oh no, Losing Isaiah.
For instance, what's that show that we just watched as a spinoff from The Fosters? And that homeless boy, he was born into homelessness, and he didn't have any ID, any social security card, nothing. There was no trace of him.
That's fucking TV. I'm
and
talking about.
Saying, everything from TV is sampled from some sort of truth, right? Like there's always some sort of truth behind it.
You're right.
I just think they should be doing something about it.
They should be.
They spend so much money, and we as taxpayers, look, my motherfucking check gets taxed crazy. So I know
I wouldn't know I'm jobless.
That shit should be going to something.
These streets for sure are tearing on my motherfucking tires.
Man.
And they're trying to do something for the homeless, but there's just so many of them.
That's true.
There's so many.
Then they building like a complex or something for them.
They
like
try
downtown.
to build houses for them.
And it's only going to get bigger. Because let me tell you something. They need to lower these motherfucking prices. If I got to step outside and see human shit on the streets, I shouldn't have to pay top dollar. You feel me? You should have to lower it. If I step outside and it's full of tents, I shouldn't have to pay, lower this rent down. Like, take $200, $300 off that. You know what I'm saying? Like, do a little something.
And the snow.
Do a little.
I mean, but if you could be homeless anywhere, why wouldn't you want to be homeless in California? Like, I hate to say it, but California has the best, or Florida.
That's true.
But come on. Do you want to be homeless in New York? Fuck no.
I don't want to be homeless at all.
I mean, not at all. But if I had to choose,
I ain't trying to choose.
New York is too cold, and you got to walk and
freeze.
shit.
Like, yes.
And the rats.
Oh yeah. See, I would have an attitude. I can't do no bugs, no animals, no roaches.
I mean, Cali got a lot of roaches.
I don't really be seeing them like that.
California?
Oh, yeah.
The water bugs, like the big ones?
Sherman Oaks.
Huge.
The Sherman Oaks roaches be like this.
Yo,
I'm like, oh, I'm cool.
That's why we love Sherman Oaks.
The flying roaches, the big ones.
Them bitches was coming out of the vent. And I remember...
I freaked out.
You want to tell a story?
Dog, one time, I was in the shower, and this was before I got my LASIK, so I couldn't see. And I was washing my hair, and I felt something go... And I turned around, and it was a roach, the big one on the floor. I started screaming. Amber was like, just step on it. And I'm like, with my bare
Not step on it, but like, kill that hoe.
Oh, hell no.
They used to come out the vent.
Bust my ass.
Yeah, we got the fuck up out of there.
I'd have broke my
we love her.
It happened twice.
Like big ass roaches, but that's how you know you ain't really got roaches when it's the big ones. But if you got the little small ones, bitch, you got roaches.
You got roaches. You got motherfucking.
But if it's the big ones, if this is the big one, them bitches came from outside. But them small ones, bitch.
Nah, them bitches in your crib.
Yeah,
and I got an attitude
infested.
with dirty shit. I can't do nothing dirty. Like, nah.
I feel you. So, yeah, let's move forward a little bit, man. Being half of the Gems podcast, you know what I'm saying?
I'm the good half.
I need the good half. I know y'all are familiar with Mac, Project Mac. This is his
That's
co-host.
my dog, man. No.
Yeah, this is his co-host.
Shout out Mac.
They share a show. They don't really share much of the same opinions on the show.
Can I ask you guys a question?
I think,
before you get into it? So what do you guys think about that dynamic of Gems? With us kind of having been completely different.
I love it. That's what you need.
And I think that's what you need, right? Like, if you guys agreed on everything, it would kind of be boring.
Yes.
I agree.
There would be no...
You need a Skip. What is it? Skip and Shannon?
Bayless and
yeah,
Shannon,
there you go. You need that.
It's like Amber and I. We don't agree on shit.
We and this bitch arguing.
I love it. I love it, though, because it's just... It allows people to, like I had somebody call me and be like, oh, man, like... I'm not liking what you saying here, but I like what Mac said. Or they'll be like, I don't like what Mac said. I like what you said. I'm like, okay, like shit. Okay, it's entertaining.
Yeah, it's a balance.
Yeah, because the last one where we had people going on.
Oh yeah. In your most recent episode, I only saw a little clip, the one that Amber showed me. But when you guys were talking about women leading, and it was you, another guy, and a girl, and Mac was going against the grain, like he just refused to accept it. And I love Mac, right? Like Mac and I have always been cool. That's like the bro, right? He's amazing. But I was not prepared for his train of thought. Like when he came on the set and he started...
The first time, he was very timid. He was not like that.
The first time Mac came on, he was like, yes, my name is Mac. I'm a professional. I'm a trainer.
Yeah, I didn't know he'd get down like that. I didn't know he'd get down like that.
We've been doing Gems.
Brought him back and I was like, who is this?
It's because even when we did our first episode, I mean, I already had a podcast, so this was kind of like his first, and he was kind of had the jitters.
Gotcha.
And then after he seen it, he was like, "Oh, this is easy. Like, I could walk in here and say what the fuck I want."
Yeah.
I realize when Mac puts on them shades, he
Oh,
knows
it's
he's about
over.
to go in.
Oh, yeah.
He's about to start going ham.
Yeah,
He does
them
that
shades on
everywhere,
last
every
time.
time. He had him on, in the latest episode.
I wanted to talk about the part where y'all discussed about women leading, and all three of y'all, you and the two guests, agreed that y'all didn't have a problem with the woman taking the lead, and Mac was like, no, no.
Correct.
And but he came on here. He said he's traditional, and that's what he's big on and stuff like that. But I just don't understand, like, what's wrong with letting a woman lead? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know. I don't have a problem with a woman leading. I think the male's natural trait is to lead. So, me, for example,
not even leading. I'm sorry, like making decisions on some things. You know what I'm saying?
Look. A female is a human being. I'm a human being. So at the end of the day,
a female could be anything. Honestly, a woman.
Yeah. You're right. Okay,
Gosh.
but a woman and a man are, it's the balance. At the end of the day, you have feminine and masculine energy, and I do too. So like, I'm very aware about that. So I don't mind I don't feel another way if my girl makes more money than me, or if she takes the lead on that photo, like he was speaking on that Rihanna.
Oh yeah.
So
did you think it was the emasculating?
No,
me either. I thought it was Rihanna's photo shoot.
If my girl makes 3 M or 3 B's and I make 30 M, bet that's cool for us because we're going to balance it. At the end of the day, I bet ASAP. Yeah, okay, Rihanna got a big structure, but ASAP is still putting his ways into there.
Oh, of course. I still think and he is very much the man in the relationship.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you said.
I just feel like you're confident with I'm sorry. Go ahead. I don't want to cut you off. I'm trying to stop cutting off people. I'm sorry. I'm
no, because I know you need to get it out.
Yeah, because if I don't, I'll lose it. But I'm big on I don't even know. I'm sorry. Cut it off. Go ahead. Anyway, so
I'll say traditional though, like how Mac it says I love traditional. It's no tradition. It's like you were conditioned to be like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, you're conditioned like that. So, and he hates when I say that.
I'll
say brainwash or conditioned, but at the end of the day, like if your woman wants to, take a higher lead, cool. But at the same time, again, as a male, naturally, I'm going to be the one to take a lead. I'm going to be the one to secure. So when he posed the question of, if somebody breaks in your house, of course I'm going to be the one to grab the gun before my lady grabs it.
Yeah, of course. But how do you feel about when Nicki Minaj married her husband? He's not the breadwinner of that, obviously, but we don't know his situation or how he makes money or anything. I don't want to assume. I don't know. But would you be down to ever be in that position? You know what I'm saying? Like a stay at home dad. Like, would you play that role, or that's just too in the back of it?
I mean, I'm always.
Are you a team player?
Yeah, I'm a team player.
Okay, that's.
And then my dad was more of our caretaker, and my mom was more of the breadwinner. So
it's based off how you raised and shit, like the dynamic you see.
So it's never been and I mean, I haven't lost any masculinity of my dad. My dad taught me how to be a man, how to be a strong man, how to take care of women, how to do objectives and have a mission, because women, again, they want money, but they want to see you got a mission. They want to see that you can push forward. That's it. If they can see that, the money will come. You spend money. Again, we live in LA.
Yeah, that shit come.
$500 rent. You spend it. You be pissed the next day, and then another day you get $1,000. You're like, all right, cool. I got a good day. So having that mindset and just knowing you got a mission, it's nothing. I wouldn't mind my lady taking the lead. Why not?
What does traditional mean to you?
Conditioned.
And you don't go by that.
No, I mean, we're all taught something. We're all taught how to do something, and it's just passed down. So my dad always says you're your own universe. You create your own world. Yeah, you are in reality and having to live in it, but you live by your own rules.
I feel like a lot of women, even if they do make more money than their partner, they still want to be submissive, right?
Yeah, of course.
They still want to have somebody who leads them. They just have to be with a man who makes them feel like they're worth it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of women nowadays feel like they have to be so strong because men were just out here fucking around, doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Holding the weight. Can you imagine how it feels to be a woman who depended on a man all her life, and then he just decides one day to up and leave you for an 18-year-old and you have nothing?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Like nothing because you decided to be traditional, right? And
Speaking,
I mean, I say, I give, look, if my woman can get her own, if she can get one, I'm going to give her two. Always. You know, I'm always give. But if you can get your own too, because I don't want you to be dependent. I want to speak on this real quick. I don't want you to be dependent on me, because how Mac would say, he would say, you know, I want my girl to, I want to pay all the bills. I want to have that control. Okay.
As soon as he leaves.
As soon as she leaves, but as soon as she leaves, now she's taking half.
everything.
This is what I want. I want to talk about the facts that he be spitting. How do you feel as a man? Okay. Do you agree with the terms that men? Because I believe older men that date younger is just a control thing. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So you agree?
I agree.
So he was just like, nah, older men just like dating younger because, you know, statistically, you know, they can, you know, more fertile and all this stuff.
Did you ask him about his statistics and where he gets them from?
No, because I don't give a...
He did, but he wasn't able to give them to us. Yeah, because April definitely was like, whose facts?
He's like, I speak facts, not opinions.
Where are you getting these facts?
He always does that on the show.
I don't want to make this episode about, but I just want to know from your point, like, I wanted a different point of view, because I don't want women to think like all men think like this, because they don't. That's just...
I don't feel like all men do, but majority of men, like, and I hate to say it, I hate to agree with Mac, do prefer a younger woman.
For sure.
Like they do. There are some who date up and who enjoy older women, but the prominent number is definitely younger women for men.
To be honest with you, I mean, I like older women just because I like to be challenged. I like to learn. I like to,
you
know. What's older
again,
for you?
The men that don't like 30, a challenge wouldn't date their age.
You're about to be 30.
Or older.
So what's older?
So like
45?
35, 40, 45.
Damn.
Out of my generation, you know, out of me. Because if you do go younger, yeah, you just kind of want to be able to I'm not going to say control, because that sounds very aggressive. They're not trying to control, but they want to, they just want you to listen. Mm-hmm. A lot of people just want you to like
shut up and listen.
Because I've learned, even like, you know, some males, I'm not like this, but some males are just kind of like, look, I go to work, I just want to come home, you cook, I sit down, do what I gotta do. If you take care of the kids, take care of the kids. Like, all that's traditional.
I met a man at the casino like that. He was like, if I'm paying all the bills, bitch gotta shut up.
Yep.
That's just how it is.
Yep, basically.
So are you in a relationship right now?
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
It's there.
Is she older than you?
No, I'm older, but only by a couple months.
Oh, well, that doesn't
don't
really count.
Yeah, I know.
But no,
I like that you put that out.
I want to before you. But wait, but since you say you like dating older, 35, 40, by the standards, 35 and 40 is not like. Would you take somebody 35, 40 serious? Like, would you settle down with a woman that's 35, 40? If you want to have kids, you still young, you don't have kids yet. Would you consider that?
I would consider, yes, but I've learned that a lot of women don't like having babies past 35 or something like that because of like them being older. I don't know about that. I don't know about the statistics. I don't have the facts, but I just know I've heard that.
It's actually funny that you say that, because I've learned too that women who have kids after their 30s, their patience for them is very different versus what it was in their 20s.
Gotcha.
And like at the older age, the child is more or less able to run all over you because you've already dealt with this, right? With in your younger days, and now you just want to chill and relax. And so if giving him maybe that piece of chocolate or letting him watch that movie is going to keep him calm so you can have a little bit of sanity, you're going to do it. And you know this, we've talked about this before. Like, a lot of women are just like, yeah, at that age, you know, especially if I have other kids already.
Cool, whatever.
But I feel like it's a different experience though, versus having kids younger than having older. Like, younger, I feel like you're growing with the kid versus as you have the kid as a mature adult, not mature adult, but as an older adult, you just have more to offer the kid. You're not struggling with the kid.
I want to be older. I want to be, personally, I always say 32 with 2.9 in my account, $2.9 million, so I can be comfortable. You know, I'm trying to break my generational curse. So I want my kids to come in. Money's not an issue. I'd rather, if we're struggling, like, it got to be a mental thing, like, that we can get through and work through.
Even with, you know, and we have that mentality too, like, oh, we want kids, I want to give my kids everything that I didn't have. You don't think that's like the issue with the younger generation now. Like, we giving them like spoon. Like, these kids are disrespectful, and they don't know like the meaning behind a dollar and shit like that.
Because they're in the technology. I'm a tech bug, so if we want to go into that, it's like how I say money is fake. They really think money is fake because they have crypto, because they have so much digital assets that it seems like it's money, and all you did is kind of like perceive it to be money. Like Bitcoin and all that crypto shit is a company that made this story up and this vision and making you pay for, as currency. As currency. Same thing with the dollar. 1973, they made that paper dollar, said this is how you get things. This is how you acquire things. So that's kind of why I even look at money being as more of a tool rather than like, because we're so stressed about it. We're so stressed about
you fucking right.
dollar.
I'm stressed.
Exactly. You're so stressed about getting a dollar, then you spend a dollar. Now you don't got a dollar. Now like, when the fuck are you going to get over it? When are you going to get out of that race?
It's a never ending cycle.
So you got to literally make your mindset to like not care about and know what's coming always. That's just how I am.
My old teacher told me you got to look 5 years ahead of the curve. Mm-hmm. And by doing that, you got to look at what the younger kids are doing. And she was in marketing. She was like 5 years ahead. You got to look at what the kids are doing. Not what your generation, what the kids are doing. And what I learned is they got a short, very hella short attention span. Because you talking about some damn 15-second video. I don't need I want more. What I'm doing in 15, I want to...
You want to articulate.
Yeah, no, I don't articulate at all. I'm fast. I get to the point. But it ain't got to be 15 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with a still 59-second video. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I was going to kind of mention about how you said, like, how you consume content. And I'm the same way about, like, how I built Kozy. But then I had to put myself in their shoes. Because they're the ones that are actually consuming.
Yeah,
they're the
you
ones
have
that
to
are
think
buying.
about the person, how on the one thing that I always say is, like, you always have to think about how the person on the other end receives your message.
Exactly.
Right? It's not about how you receive it, because you can read something, you can see it a million times and it comes off right, it looks good, but when you put it out on the other end, it may look crazy to somebody. You just got to always think about the person on the other end.
That's why you got to be like very top level, and top level meaning like, this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm over here. I think I'm over here trying to do a new business model. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I don't cater to
I feel you.
These
I'm the
motherfuckers.
same way.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, because if you either gonna
but you still have to, if you want to make this successful, right, and like you want to make some money off it, you still have to be relatable and still be
Ask
able
Mac how I
to
feel.
put the camera on me. Put the camera on me.
Bit.
Listen. I do this podcast because I enjoy doing this podcast. I don't do this podcast for y'all. I like coming over here and shooting the shit with people and having great conversation. And as long as I have that same mentality, I will still enjoy coming on this bitch and doing it. If I have to come on here and be like, all right, what these people want me to talk about, it becomes a job. And I don't want that. That's when the fun. That's
not what we're saying though, babe. Like, we're not saying what do these people want to talk about.
Not even that.
Ask them.
I'm just saying what would they like to do?
No,
what
it's not about what they're doing.
less,
it's like how to get them.
Exactly. Like, how do you want them to receive your message?
Like, I sound like pimps.
Like, no. Like,
how can we get these hoes on the line?
What's your attention grabber?
For instance, yes. Them? Like, when you wanted to see Creed, what grabbed your attention, or what made you
Jonathan Major's body?
Okay.
That's a fine ass man. Y'all don't get the fuck out Jonathan Major talking about he look like a fine ass civil rights leader. No, he don't. He's fine. He's handsome. Even with the, he got the strong features. He's handsome, and he looks better than Michael B. Jordan.
He's super talented too. Like a great.
I'm putting that on. I'm stamping that. Hold on.
Man, she always got something to say.
But she keep it real though.
And I mean that. I'm stamping that.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That was fire. I ain't seen that one.
Yeah, and I'm stamping that. But go ahead. What was you saying?
He's an amazing actor.
Yes.
He can definitely act better than Michael B. I think they're both very handsome.
I wasn't going to pit them together.
I'm not going to put them against each other, like, looks-wise. But, like, and everything that I've seen him play in.
Amazing.
He just dominates the role.
He gets
He
it.
is, yes.
Especially that body. No disrespect, baby, but he bodying.
Babe, we know how you feel.
He should be like, I don't know, because you be in the gym too, working out, getting your mental together, but have you seen his body?
Yeah, I can't comment on that.
Nah, not even on
I haven't seen it.
Every man, listen, this is how you know he's fine, because I listen to Brilliant Idiots, right? And then, like, Charlamagne the guy, he stays saying gay shit, but he ain't gay. And Andrew Schultz, it's cool for gay dudes. He's not gay, but it's cool for white dudes to play the little gay role. It's more acceptable. It's more acceptable. So they on there like talking about like just how he's like, you could tell when a guy's giving a guy another compliment, basically, and he's like, body is in shape. That's AKA he's fine. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that one.
I mean, I think it's very.
That's a well-shaped
There's a big difference from body is in shape and saying a man is fine.
Now he looks good.
I hear men say all the time, "Yeah, my bro in shape." Like my bro buff.
Yeah,
but I never heard him be like, "Yo, my bro fine."
Nah, he ain't gonna, because he's not gonna say that.
Like,
he not gonna say that.
Nah, I can't say that.
He not, but that's what he thinking.
So do you ever
a good-looking guy.
you've never told one of your friends like, "Bro, you look cute"?
No.
So how do you guys compliment each other? Like, how do men compliment each other?
Let me be honest. I say that just being funny to my homies. Like, oh, okay, cutie.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
funny.
Just
But
fucking
how
around
do
with
guys compliment
But how do guys
without
typically-
sounding gay?
It's like more just.
Like your Jordan's nice, bruh.
That's so corny.
To be honest with you, y'all seen those videos where it'd be like,
Alright, player.
you'll meet a dude, you'll meet a homie, and all you do is kind of just what's up, and then like the 8th time you see him, like my nigga, like
Yeah.
that's literally how it is. It's just kind of like really just
But
seeing
what's so
somebody.
wrong
And it's
with-
quick. It's just quick shit. Like
But what's wrong with like telling your homeboy like, "Yo, bro, you look handsome tonight"?
absolutely not. Absolutely not. I
Nah,
can't do that.
that's
Nah,
wild. Handsome, but it's
nah.
like, hey, bro, the fit fire. Like,
Yeah, I
what's
mean,
wrong with
yeah,
saying
you know,
that?
Yeah, no, you communicate. Like, especially, I mean, the only niggas that aren't going to do that are the niggas that are secretly hating on you.
Yeah.
Secretly or gotta secretly want to come out. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be out here battling being gay. And I don't know if y'all know
Hey,
that.
listen,
Niggas be out here battling.
I ain't even gonna look at the camera, but it's
Oh,
bad.
LA has a high rate of like
unders.
for sure.
Oh, y'all don't
For
even
sure.
know.
All my straight girlfriends say the one thing they hate about going out in LA is that they can never tell who is straight and who's bisexual because it'd be the men who look straight
And they be
but straight up gay
the
or
biggest
bisexual.
groupies too.
Yeah.
Of
it's-
celebrities. The biggest groupies. They be
Yeah.
in the sections trying to get a picture before the women do. And it's like, bro,
selfies.
simmer down. Out here with my big bro. Nigga don't even know you.
It's so weird to me to pick up my phone and take a selfie.
Yeah.
It's always been so hard for me.
It's
That's why
really
it's so
hard.
bad for me to do content because like I'm a marketing
Stop the
whiz.
cap. You be over here on your story talking about skin glistening.
Oh, my shit is, you see it busting right now. My
Yeah.
shit is crazy.
So
I already
you
know.
be taking selfies. Don't do that,
I
dog.
don't do selfies though. I swear on my life. It's
He said he's basically saying like holding the phone and snapping the picture,
just
not like
doing this,
recording.
like literally getting up and just like this doesn't feel right to me. It makes me feel like I'm gloating.
You
like,
you
and when
keep
I'm
it
like,
right
gloating,
here. You don't put it right here. You keep it right here. I be seeing it. It be like, yeah, skin glowing. You know
Nah,
what
my
I'm
shit
saying?
do be glowing though. I take very big pride in my skin. My sister's an esthetician, so
Yeah,
I used to
that's
have
lit.
really bad skin. Like,
Yeah, I just started getting on this. I just came from the dermatologist yesterday. I have I said I decided if I wanted to share this story, but I guess it is a good time. To those who don't know, I have hydronitis. You know what I'm saying? It's a skin disease, but it's HS for short. Y'all look it up. I don't have it under the arms or anything. I have it in another area. But anyway, I just started taking this pill. Like if I have like a breakout, it leaves scars and shit like that.
interesting.
But it's like hair follicles. So like instead of my hair growing out, sometimes it'll get trapped and it'll create these bumps. So
Yep, hair bumps.
yeah. But it's not hair bumps. It's like I don't fucking know.
Interesting.
But it's just. But anyway, so I low key have like keloid skin. So like it'll like leave a keloid or a scar. So anyway, I went to the dermatologist and they put me on this pill. It's called Spirit. How you say it?
I don't even know. I didn't look at that.
Spirodoclactine or something like that. I don't know. It's a
like
pill.
taking nothing. I don't know how to say.
Nah. I'm just country. If I call her Shy, she could say it. I don't want to call her right now. She on the pill too, and it cleared up like all her acne and shit like that. But it's like an acne pill. And but they told me like a lot of women are on the pill. Like a lot of women are on that pill. It's kind of like I say like a water pill too, but it just helps like the hormones in you calm down. Like if they outrageous, they calm down a little bit. Might make your period irregular. But anyway, a lot of women are on the pill. And they were also saying if you're expecting to get pregnant, you should get off the pill like 3 months before. But people
But
be
it's
on
not
the
like a
pill.
birth control, like
No. But some people don't be on the, like, you know, straight women.
Right.
Like me, I'm gay. I'm gonna have to plan the pregnancy. But straight women, they just be fucking, so they don't know, you know, when they get pregnant that you gotta get off this shit 3 months before. So I said all that to say, they said the pill, if you get pregnant with a male, it can make you feminine. It can make the male feminine.
More feminine.
So
Interesting.
Yes, right. So I said all that to say that is the reason why a lot of you bitch ass niggas are on the face of this earth, because your mama is on spirulactone, and she didn't get off of it in advance. No, seriously.
That could be true.
That could really
that
be
could be really a thing.
It's serious, because I said that to the doctor, and the doctors broke, like, they busted laughing. It was like, good. It was a black one, and it was a black woman and an Asian lady. Why is the Asian lady laughing? Because
it's true.
You know what I'm saying? So all I said was, ask your mama, was she on spirulactone? And that might be the reason why you a bitch ass nigga.
Answer all the questions, be all the answers.
No, but that's the fact. Like, motherfuckers, like, that's a fact right there. I got that part of information, and there was like a lot of women are on the pill, because I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna be hesitant on taking pills, because the more pills you take, you know, it can fuck up the insides. Right. Too much of anything is too bad for you. Right. But yeah, I'm on that pill.
If y'all ever want a secret for the skin, Trader Joe's tea tree wipes change your life.
I got clindamycin wipes.
Change your life. Trader Joe's tea tree wipes, face wipes.
They got antibiotic shit.
I'll tell you, that shit changed my whole skin spectrum. Like, literally, like, I couldn't even have, like, this wouldn't even grow in. You
got some fire ass skin. Like, that shit look like no
routine.
Zoom in on his skin if you can. Like, it looks amazing.
I already know.
Yeah, it's just shining.
I literally take so much pride in it, so I appreciate you.
It looks good, but my skin will never be that good because I have hydronitis. You know what I'm saying? And it's no cure to it. You just gotta contain it and keep it mild. So that's just what it is with me.
Gotcha.
And I appreciate my baby. You know, hold my fucking hand. I appreciate my baby being there through me, because she gonna have to take care of me, because I do have like a potential surgery coming up and shit like that. Damn. And I gotta see, it's through sickness and health stage of our life that we about to go through. Man. So we about to see how that go. You know what I'm saying?
You know what you should try though for your skin too? Infrared sauna. Change your life.
Who?
Infrared sauna.
What is it?
It's like, you know, the regular sauna. If you go to the sauna at the gym, so the infrared sauna is like red light therapy. So it's like, sounds hot. It's like 170, but it makes you sweat from the inside out. So it sweats like all the toxins and shit out of you, and it helps your skin so much.
Where you go to there?
There's one down the street. It's called Sweat Theory. You should
Sweat Theory.
Try it out. I'm telling you.
Like, I might fuck with it.
Y'all gonna go one time and be like, all right, like, I need to go here all the time.
Might make it a date.
It helped me, like, it cured my COVID. Twice.
Yeah, you had COVID twice? How many times you had COVID?
Twice.
Twice. Liv had
COVID.
Times.
Yeah, I had twice.
I got I got a strong immune system. I just got bad skin. I got a strong immune system though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
water.
I slept never had COVID.
I have a really weak immune system.
And slept with her. I just didn't kiss her those 2 weeks.
Was it bad? Was it bad when you had it?
Yeah, she could have died.
The first time I had it, I was like, so the first time I got COVID was probably like 2 months before they announced it.
Yeah, she was super dehydrated,
and I was severely dehydrated. I dropped down to like 85 pounds. Like, I was in the bed for 2 weeks, and I wasn't eating or anything. It was really bad, and I get sick really easily and really bad every year. This past year,
a little weak immune.
I found out. Yeah, this is when I was in the hospital.
She got to eat her veggies,
and I found out I had an autoimmune disease, and I'm just always, which is why one of the reasons why I'm always sick. Like, you can sneeze in the other room, it's gonna get to me.
Really?
By tomorrow, I'll be like, babe, my throat hurts, or my head hurts, or I'm stuffy, something's wrong.
Have you ever had an IV?
Like,
I'm over here coming with the wellness solutions.
Yeah. Just a regular one.
Trying to tell you should get you an IV.
Yeah.
It'll help your immune system too. Like, once I got COVID, I was like body obsessed.
You do CMOS too, huh?
No, I don't do CMOS like that.
I like CMOS.
And I used to be like 260, like 5 years ago.
Really? Wow.
That's kind of fat, right?
That's huge.
Well, how tall are you?
Like 5'9", 5'10".
Okay, bro, I'm out of shape. I'm gonna tell you right now.
5'9", 260.
I need to get in shape.
So, but yeah, the wellness, like I'm telling you, the IVs and the sauna changed life.
Yeah, or just exercising. Period. I slowed up because my back be hurting though. Like, I'm getting older, and like, it just, no matter the exercise or anything I do.
You gotta do like low impact. Like, that's what I like about Pilates.
I don't like low impact.
I'm not gonna lie.
You
like,
do Pilates?
I just started and I love it. But before I used to do boxing, right? And then I hurt my knee. It was so bad. I was never able to bounce back. Then I did HIIT class.
I love HIIT classes.
I like HIIT class, but I hurt my knee, so it was really hard on my knee. Pilates is the best low impact workout I have tried in a while. Like, I like it better than yoga.
Yeah, I was gonna say hot yoga. That's my new.
I don't know. I might do that.
Hot yoga's fire. And it's like it's again being in the sauna and doing yoga. It's like I never knew my body could stretch like that.
I might do it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, stretching is everything, babe.
That's
Like
literally everything.
That's all Pilates is stretching. What the fuck is that gonna do for me?
No. We're
I
talking
need to
about
lose
yoga.
weight.
Yoga is more about
Yoga.
like stretching.
No, what
and
is
flexibility.
Pilates again?
Pilates is like a full body workout. It's stretching you. It's working your abs. It's everything in one.
Yeah, I need to like do some cardio. The cardio, like just do some jumping jack, not jump, like some jump rope, like just see that belly, just
I
shake
understand
down.
why girls are in great shape.
Why?
I'll say that. Girls that are in great shape when they do Pilates, yoga, and they don't eat that bad. Like think about a guy that just eats
I eat
sweets
horrible.
hella and
I don't eat a lot
drink
of sweet.
soda and shit. Like, but girls really do eat salads and some veggies and stuff. So eating that way,
So how do you eat?
I mean, I'm a lot better now. I used to eat really bad. I used to be a candy fiend.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
eat candy like that.
I don't eat candy.
I do
You don't
like
eat
chips
candy,
though,
but
I
you
love
like a lot of
sweets.
deep fried, like deep
You from
fried
the South,
foods.
that's why.
like fried foods. But I don't eat a lot of fried foods. I only eat fried chicken. And what else?
The thing,
Fried
the
chicken.
thing-
Fried
and you know
fish.
what's
And it's
so
boneless.
crazy? No,
Only catfish, but I don't eat it like that.
It's
from
not
the
even
South.
the meats that Amber eats. Is that she doesn't eat vegetables or fruits.
Oh,
All right, so you telling my business, but I drink a lot of water.
I mean, but we're talking
drink
about
alkaline water?
diets.
No, I just drink the.
gotta drink that alkaline.
Yeah, okay.
Big difference.
All right, we gonna see. But anyway,
Watch,
man.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna say, "Did y'all drink your alkaline? You go to the sauna. You can be like,
Yeah,
I feel
I'ma fuck
great."
with it.
I eat pretty good.
But
I
listen,
take care.
do you want to like share anything? We gonna wrap this up a little bit, or do you want to talk about anything before we wrap
I
it
know
up?
we didn't even talk about everything you wanted to talk about.
I know because it's an hour, and I don't want Zach to get tired. Zach, are you tired? Okay, we cool. So we can still rock out.
Well, shit. I mean, anything to look forward to. I'm working on a collection for Kozy, our spring collection, spring summer. We should be launching in 3 weeks, so I'm super excited. And like I was mentioning to you guys, we're going to Atlanta Streetwear Mart. We got accepted into there. It's like
When is
April 1st.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
your
my birthday.
birthday.
So it's like damn near Complex Con for Atlanta.
That's what's up.
So I'm excited.
That's
excited.
dope.
Some new shit. Like I was telling you earlier, like we want to do a lot more pop ups so we can get the brand out there. But again, I want people to feel it and actually like see the quality. And like I'm gonna create this crazy ass experience where everybody feels cozy.
You're gonna
Nice.
vlog that experience,
Of course.
as you should.
Of course.
Got to do that.
I'm trying to get a sponsorship through Moon Pods. I don't know if you ever heard of Moon Pods.
No.
It's like huge bean bags. They're like super like XL bean bags. I'm gonna put it in our booth.
Ooh.
So it just really feels cozy.
No,
'Cause
that's cute.
That's the thing. Like so many people are dropping brands. So many people have whatever, any type of clothing brand, any type of brand, but they don't really feel it. You know. So I want Kozy to feel it. I want you to feel cozy more than like how good it looks, because it looks good. It looks great right now, but I want you to feel it. Like, you come to my page, you just like, okay, like, you know, I feel that lifestyle. I feel like exactly what they're doing. I see how the pieces are incorporated, like kind of like Apple. You know, Apple
Yeah.
does a lot of product placement rather than it being like an Apple commercial. It's like us riding our bike and putting our iPod in, and then transforming to the iPhone, and you know, Bluetooth is just like the evolution of it. So
Yeah.
Nice.
Brandon, man. That's all you got to do.
I love
Just
branding.
put that K on everything.
You feel?
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this is basically Nike and Adidas. Like when you see
Basically.
Nike, when you see Nike, you know it. When
Yeah,
you
they
see
just been
Adidas,
out
you
there
know
since the 1800s. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
it. Hey,
Whatever.
So 2100, we gonna be like, oh, that K. I remember
Yeah.
that shit. I want to do furniture and stuff too. So
Oh,
Seriously?
nice.
That's lit. I can see Cozy with a rug for sure.
I got a rug right now.
You do?
Like a throw rug.
Like with the K or like,
I have the K and the Kozy spelled out.
oh, that's lit.
Oh, cute.
I want a rug for the says, but you ain't gonna see it because you don't see the floor.
Let me know. I got you.
But you can hang it.
Yeah.
I'm not hanging no rug. I'm gonna
People
just
do it
get
as decoration on their wall all the time.
Nah, like the little, what was it? The off-white rug. Yeah, that shit
Gotcha.
look low with the fake grass or whatever.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
nah, I saw somebody that had like some writing on the wall, and I thought it was like a little lit. We could take this off and put like something that says on
You
it.
can literally get the. I was gonna say the says neon light.
Yeah, I showed it to her.
Yeah.
I didn't know what color I wanted it to be
I
though.
just bought Stay Cozy light. It was like $250.
Yeah, that's how much it is. You
That's
be
not
looking
bad.
on them Instagram.
Nah.
Why are you playing? You see those pictures down there? Shout out the mixed tiles, man. You know what I'm saying? They really be coming through. You send a picture to them, like it's free promo, but I fuck with them. But send a picture to
Oh, yeah,
them,
and
and
it's
they
a
blow this
magnet.
thing up, and it's a mag. You
You
can
don't
post them
gotta-
hoes anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I recommend that to anybody who want to spice up their shit. We should probably do that for the sales or something like that.
You could, because they do like artwork too.
Yeah, I might have to do that.
Y'all's branding can be
I know, right?
because you already got it right here. This is
The mic flag. That's little shit though. That's little shit. You know.
Get that. Fuck around how the board be, customized. I'm a big I'm customizing everything. I got even Kozy. So I didn't mention, but I got a brand called Kozy that won't be associated with it. But
what would that be?
It's my
that sound like.
strain.
I was like, that sound like some wine or some shit.
Sound like an edible.
Kozy Rose.
Yeah,
I'm working on that.
You know
too.
what I'm saying?
But we just finished the strand, so the strand is about to drop.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to talk to you about that because well, you know what? I'm like Webby. Don't sell weed because I smoke it, bitch. I sell crack.
Do you smoke weed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and it's some gas.
Fire.
Is it some sativa?
Nah.
Oh, you give me sativa vibes.
Nah, my shit's like I'm gonna probably sell that bitch like $450 is it.
Are you gonna come out with edibles?
I am not your demographic.
Working on it.
Look, I am not Jordan's demographic. I hate that for you, bro. Because I'm a loyal supporter. I got a
little sample test for you in the car.
Yeah.
You feel me?
In the beginning of the podcast, well, actually not in the beginning. Before we started recording, you asked us a question. Do you remember what it was?
Oh yeah, I do. And
we should end the show by asking this question.
Okay. All right. Well,
do you remember, Amber?
Yeah, the black on one.
Yeah, I'm curious of what you guys think about when a company classifies themselves as black owned. Do you think that puts them in a box?
I think it puts them in a box, but it also like if black owned is popular because you go through these things where it's like popular to support black owned businesses, then you in your bag. You know what I'm saying? But for people that ain't on that type time, then it's like they ain't fucking with it. So you put yourself back. Just be a business. I understood when Idris Elba was like, "Why are y'all mad that I don't classify myself as a black male actor? I'm an actor. That's just what it is." So I understand that. Like I love black. I'm black and I'm proud. But you don't have to be like, I don't go around saying this is a black owned podcast. I have never said that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I've probably only had like 2 white guests on this podcast the whole damn time, but it's not black owned. It's just a podcast. And if I vibe with you, I vibe with you.
I'm curious.
What do you think?
What you think?
I'm like 50-50. I feel like it kind of boxes you in because at that point, right, it seems like your target audience is only black people, right? Uh-huh. And even if that's not the case, when you put black owned in front of it, that's how it can come off, right? And so some people may not mess with it even if they want to because they don't feel like it's diverse or like it's inclusive versus exclusive. I mean, it's exclusive versus inclusive. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like if you want to get all of your coins, like Idris Elba said, like we all say, you don't go around saying I'm white American. Why do we have to say we're African American?
Right.
I'm an actor. You're a business owner. That is what it is. Race shouldn't have anything to do with it. Yes, it's nice that you are black and you own a business. That's wonderful for you. You should celebrate that. You should pass it down generations to come. But why box yourself in?
This is the thing too. Because if you fuck around like in black businesses, they don't have the same rope to hang themselves with. If they fuck up, it's like, this is why I don't fuck with black owned business. You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't even want to give these niggas my money. Right. And if you was just a business, it's like, oh,
you make a mistake.
You know what I'm saying?
You're okay, because it's
but
business.
We don't have the same leisure of fucking up as other motherfuckers. So it's like, so do you label yourself as a black owned business?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't even put it like on my Instagram bio or anything because it kind of boxes you in.
Let me see this because I think because this is how I was introduced to you from Mac. Mac did a shoot and he was the blackest one in the room and he was like with some what were their race? I'm ignorant. I don't want to say they mixed because they were not mixed.
Were they
light skins?
Were they light skins?
Light skins, and then if it was my girl, she Asian. You know, I'm a big.
I remember
person.
the shoot though. Mac was getting some shit for it.
Oh yeah, he got some shit.
I'll put the picture. Oh, wait. I don't see him up here
yeah,
anymore.
She was, one of them was Filipino and the other one was mixed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, you don't like black women or something like." And it's not. And again, it's not me saying I don't love being black owned. I love it. But again, it's just how people look at it. They're like, okay, well, you just fuck with black people only. You know,
and I don't look at it that way.
But
a lot of people do.
Some people do.
They
you know
do.
what I'm saying? Like, and it either brings you.
I look at it like you just some nigga shit come with this.
And that's that is it too.
So
that's how I look. Okay, it's some nigga shit that come.
So think about the white people that think about, oh, this is another nigga. I bet the business ain't put together.
As long as they don't say that shit to my face.
See, but they're really thinking it. All right, so
As long as you thinking it, don't say it, motherfucker.
Would you rather somebody say that they hate you in your face or behind your back?
Behind my back. Behind my back, because you say it in my motherfucking face, I might squabble with you.
If they tell you that they hate you,
that's cool.
Because
that's cool.
Yeah, because why?
I don't feel like
why
you
you
fight
engaging with
somebody if
me?
they hate
Why you
you.
engage? If you hate me, why are you interacting with me?
That's kind of I don't want to go down this road, but that's kind of why, like, politics. People hate Donald Trump.
I don't fuck with.
People hate that. People hate him because he would talk to your face, and then you got who we got now, and he in the background doing the same shit. So it's like, shit. I don't know. I just rather people be straight up with me. You know, be straight honest with me, because I don't ever want to put myself in a position where I'm like, I can't get out of this, or I can't get out of this box, because once you put yourself there, you can't release yourself.
Jordan, you know what I got?
What you got?
I got the power of discernment.
Talk to me.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I have, because I already know. I don't like no forced shit anyway. It got to be genuine off top.
Got to be.
So, like, if I feel like it's forced anyway, bitch, you ain't for me. So we ain't even gonna vibe off anyway.
Energy.
So that's just really what it is.
I mean, a lot of people don't even go off of vibes. They go off of what they see. I go off of what I feel. I'm a big energy person. So
I'm big on it.
Same.
I don't like forced shit.
No.
Zach, no.
And it always falls off at the worst times. The forced shit.
Yeah, I don't even want to get back onto my little story, but I'm gonna go. But yeah, man, let's wrap this up. This was a great little episode, man.
I appreciate you having me on.
No, I thank you for coming, being on time. I always love when they treat us like we are somebody. Because I hate when motherfuckers be late. Because if it was the Breakfast Club, you know what I'm saying, you'll be fucking 30 minutes early to that shit, waiting on them to come call you to the back. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers be coming in 15 minutes. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what though, and we live in a really hard place to find parking. And that's honestly what it is. Like, truly, people get here on time, and then they spend 15, 20 minutes
looking for parking.
Looking and searching.
That's why you got to account for that time, Zach. That's why you got to account for that time.
Shit, I think I parked illegal. I said, fuck it.
I hope you did. Because
I parked at the meter, but I think it was like
after 8, you're good.
Food pickup or some shit.
Where at?
Why didn't you say nothing to us?
It's all good. I think I'm sure.
You should be.
The motherfuckers be giving tickets out here.
This ain't real.
I got 3 tickets I got to pay.
Oh, shit.
My little cousin just got told last week.
Damn. Was he at a meter?
No, he wasn't. Well, she wasn't at a meter. She parked.
It was stupid.
It doesn't matter.
She blocked the fucking driveway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's dumb shit.
Immediately.
But anyway, plug yourself, man. Go ahead, plug yourself.
Man, I appreciate y'all. Follow me at Jordan Kozy on all social platforms. Follow Stay Cozy. Tap in with us. We got some fire shit coming. The drops is coming. Ladies, men, kids. Hold on.
Ooh, kids.
Hey.
Now that's where you at. The kids. That's what's up, man. He's trying to hit all of them. Whole family photos. I feel you.
You feel me? Everybody staying cozy.
All right, man. Now we gonna probably have you back like a month or 2 from now, because I want to ask you some relationship shit. I just ain't want to like drag it out and shit like that. But man, this was a good episode. I appreciate you, man. It's a good vibe right here.
It was a good vibe. I'd be interested in bringing you and Mac on.
I was gonna ask that. I actually asked him.
No, you gotta bring my wife on.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'll be down. I think it would be interesting.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's get her POV on some shit.
We can bring both of y'all.
I don't know.
She said, I don't know.
Yeah, we can do. We can have a Gems and the Says, link up. We could do that.
Shit, that'd be fire, actually.
Yeah, let's do it. But yeah, man. Again, thank y'all. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. You want to tell them where to follow you at? You don't have to, because I'm gonna put it anyway. Amber DW says it's your girl Liv, and we out here, baby.
We're out.
Peace.
I just wanna freak my mind.